Okay. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock. So if I do like that, maybe you can see. No, I don't know if you can see the Brock logo. Kind of neat. There it is. It's kind of got to be against the window right there. Presented by Brock. Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. Parish Construction and Roofing. ParishBuild.com. Unique Physique. UniquePhysique.com. And Restored Motions, RestoredMotions.com. Okay, y'all, good morning. Apologies, I created this stream about 20 minutes ago. I didn't mean to make y'all wait 20 minutes, but as I was creating the stream, my gas light came on, and so I got off the interstate and had to get gas and got some breakfast, and so now I'm back on the road. So here we go. Fun night last night. Astros, Pirates. The Pirates get the win. A little bit of drama, as a matter of fact. It's kind of wild. The Astros scratched their starting pitcher right before the game. They're trading him. So it effectively became a bullpen day for the Astros. Pirates are not a good offensive team at all. O'Neal Cruz looks like about the only big leaguer they got. But Paul Skeens was awesome, man. 6 innings, struck out 6, walked 3. 2 runs on 5 hits. Paul was really good, man. Struck out Bregman in the first, and then got him again in the 5th or the 6th. Boy, in that second AB, Bregman missed a homer he got all of it, but it was foul. And they went and looked at it, and it kind of looked like he might have grazed the foul pole. Like, that's how close it was. And then Skeens ended up striking him out in that at-bat. So, in any event, looked like Skeens was going to be another tough luck loser because Pirates were down 2-0, or 2-1. And then in the 8th, they got a run to tie it. That got Skeens off the hook. And then in the top of the 9th, Pirates hit a 3-run homer to take the lead, and they'd hang on. So, fun night last night, man. Getting to be in the stadium to watch Skeens and to watch those guys. But let's see. Also got there in the description, I don't know if you noticed, but Jacob Bradford, Calic High, class of 2025, so he's a rising senior. He is committed to Houston, but LSU gave him his offer yesterday. So he's the number 1 defensive back in Louisiana for 2025. He's a safety. Of course, his brother is Blaine Bradford, who's the 5-star for 2026. So this is, Jacob's the older brother. I know people are always going to ask, is he as good as his brother? Well, no, it's the Leonard Fournette situation where, you got Leonard and then people are like, hey, is Leonard? No. See, Leonard is the greatest physical specimen LSU's ever had at running back. But Leonard was a very good player. And I think it's similar here. Like, Jacob Bradford is Blaine Bradford is one of the top players in the country for 2026. But Jacob Bradford's a 4-star. He's the number 11 player in Louisiana. He's the best defensive back in Louisiana for 2025. And LSU needs safety help. You got Jace Thomas out of Destrehan committed right now. Now, you missed on Anquan Fagans, who picked Auburn. That was a little bit of a surprise, man. He's out of the state of Alabama, but I know they felt pretty good coming out of the Bayou Splash. But anyway, so you need safety help, and so they immediately pivot and they offer Jacob Bradford for 2025. And here's hoping you can flip him from Houston. Jacob Bradford's got some Power 5 offers, but it's like lower Power 5, I should say lower Power 5, but Houston, Arizona State, I think Vanderbilt, but you know what I mean. So, see if the Tigers can pull that one off there. Feel pretty good about it. Calic High, pipeline continues. I will say some good mornings here, driving back home. I gotten up, so Abner commented, said, couldn't find Locked on LSU. Thanks, Abner, I appreciate it. Yeah, so I went to bed last night, Woke up this morning, was just going to hop in the car and drive back, and I woke up 6:30 and was like, you know what, let me record the pod. And I was having all kind of internet issues, similar to when we were in Dallas. Just hotel Wi-Fi isn't great for streaming video. So I was able to record it, and I uploaded the audio podcast. But I'm not going to be able to upload the YouTube, the video, until I get back to Baton Rouge. And I'll have, I'll have a better internet connection, and I can upload that video. So, but the audio pod is there if you want to check it out for today. It's a quicker episode than I would normally do, and I just kind of had to get it done, get it out so I can get out of there. But kind of a wild morning in that respect too, because I was planning on getting out early, and then I decided to sit and do the pod. Did that, then was having internet issues. Finally got the audio uploaded, and I called the valet, and the valet said it's going to be 30 minutes till we can get your car. I was like, oh, God. On a normal day, it wouldn't matter. You just go sit in the lobby, have breakfast and coffee, and you'd wait. But, I got a show to do. So I have a 4-hour drive, and I got to get back to the studio to do my show this afternoon at 3. And then I'm on the road, and then, of course, the gas light comes on. I had to pull off. So anyway, it's a little bit slower. It's saying I'm going to be back in Baton Rouge at 12:33. So I'll get some prep and stuff done here on the road as best I can. But anyway, but Locked On, the audio pod is up. Brad David, good morning. Brian Wynn, good morning. Trivia, good morning. Wendell, good morning. Jared Weems, good morning. Damon, what up? Appreciate y'all for being here. Zachary, technical difficulties. No, not technical difficulties. Just explained. Right as I created the stream, my gas light came on, and I was at an exit where they had gas, so I just pulled off real quick, got gas, got some breakfast, coffee, and just rolled. So, Bubba, good morning. Fun game till the end. Bad ending. Good guys. Loss. Skeens gets a no decision. Bregs nearly got him a cha-ching. He did. Can you not be romantic about baseball? How can you not be romantic about baseball? Yeah, man, it was weird because I wasn't really pulling for either team. I wanted Skeens and Bregman both to do well. But yeah, Bregman, boy, he just missed the homer. He did get a knock off of Skeens though. Competitive AB pumped one oppo right down the right field line. So Bregman got a hit. Skeens got him twice. So it's a good day though, man. Cajun Country, good morning. Safe travels. Nice to see 2 ambassadors for LSU play pro ball. No doubt, Tigers and the pros. It's a good night, man. I'll tell you what, the other thing too. Boy, there was a lot of purple and gold yesterday at Minute Maid. It was kind of like it was LSU night at Minute Maid Park. Every 10th fan was probably wearing an LSU hat, shirt. I don't know if I saw any LSU Bregman jerseys. That kind of makes sense, right? Bregman's been so established now in Houston that there was a lot of Bregman jerseys, just a lot of Bregman Astros jerseys. Leon, what's going on? Hey, Melody, good morning. On the road myself. All right, safe travels. Safe travels. Cliff, what's good? Happy birthday, E-Rock. Yeah, man. Today is Erica's birthday, so big happy birthday. Called her last night at midnight, and then also this morning talked to her. So E-Rock's the big 4-4. And Drew apparently did not have a great night. He was very restless last night. So Erica woke up very tired today. So hope she has an awesome day. So please join me in wishing E-Rock a very happy birthday. James, what up? Rex, what up? Jonathan, good morning. Leon, like on the mirror from Chase Young. Kick Cam inside. Let Young and Grants work on the tackles. So I'm very encouraged that Chase Young is out there practicing. They full pads yesterday, so I'm very encouraged that Chase Young is practicing after the neck injury, right? Granderson was obviously your most productive guy last year. The thing about kicking Cam inside is I think you can do that in certain pass rush downs, right? But Cam isn't going to be a 3-down defensive tackle. You know what I mean? So, Brazee, who had a little injury, I guess. Colin Saunders. I mean, your run defense was uncharacteristically bad last year, so I'll be looking for that to improve. But I don't know that Cam kicking inside, unless if you're talking on passing. I do think that there will be certain packages on obvious passing downs where you kick Cam inside and get all those pass rushers on the field. I think that will happen, yeah. Josh, what about the road work yesterday on the other side of Lake Charles? Yeah, man. Between Lake Charles, right around Orange, Texas, it went down to one lane. So everybody got stuck in that. I got stuck in it for 30 minutes thereabouts. I saw some folks in the hotel lobby this morning. It was a grandfather and his grandson, and the grandson is probably, maybe like 18, 19, 20, somewhere around there, young guy. So I said, hey, are you Matt Moscone? I said, yeah. So we took a picture, we talked. He's from New Orleans, and grandfather was from Donaldsonville. Nice guys. But anyway, they told me they got stuck in it yesterday for an hour and 45 minutes in that traffic around Orange. So here's hoping I don't get stuck in it going this way. I don't going east. I don't think the road work is eastbound, but it's showing me arriving at 12:32. So there we go. Bubba, umpire to rotate strike zone all night. Weston, what's good? Jerry, good morning. Thank you, man. Leon, love to see Bradford boys play together. Friends with their mom. Think she will appreciate them not going to two different schools, no doubt. That's one of the things you don't realize sometimes, like when you do it, when parents have multiple children that play, think about the travel, like whose games do you decide to go see? I guess you could say that's first world problems or whatever, but still, it's a problem nonetheless. But excited for Jacob to get the offer. Really good player. He's a 4-star in the composite, so he's a really good player. Just like people are just going to compare him to his brother, who's one of the best players in the country for 2026. Cole. Let's see. Why would I believe Florida will continue to be an SEC power? Outside of Spur, they've only won the SEC twice. Urban Meyer had a pretty good run there, right? I don't know, man. I think, geography matters, obviously. You're in the state of Florida. You got good tradition where you've won championships. So, there's that component of it for Florida. So there are some sort of built-in advantages that they have that they can recruit to. I do think you've obviously seen the Ron Zook, McElwain, Mullen, Napier years. And so they've missed a bunch, right, on coaches. When they hit, it's been really good. Spurrier and Meyer. But when they miss, they miss. Jaden Burrow, what up? Thank you. Deborah Coward, good morning. Jake Matern. I spell Alabama's burning segment. Please keep that going. Yeah, man. Brett said, did you stop at Buc-ee's? I did not stop at Buc-ee's. Brett, honestly, I did pull off there to get gas in Baytown, but I did not stop at Buc-ee's. I'm not super into Buc-ee's. Just a big gas station. Not super into it. I know that's controversial and disappointing for a lot of people when I say that, but I just don't care about Buc-ee's. Oh, Bama is burning. That's right. So Bama, yeah, of all the days, after they had 2 commits flip, and now with the top 10, I know y'all saw that, the top 10 players in the state of Alabama, none are committed to Bama. So it's I think I read somewhere where that's the first time ever where the top, in this era where you've got, recruiting rankings and all, where none of the top 10 players in the state of Alabama are committed to Alabama. Yeah, I might be able to work in a Bama is burning today. Hey, there we go. Good morning, Calicut. Jerry, listen to the game on Pirates Radio. LSU fans, yeah, there were a lot. It felt like LSU night at the ballpark. Like when the Astros do LSU night, that's what it felt like. Irfan Sayad, Gamogan. Happy birthday, E-Rock. Brad David, will you have enough time for show prep? Yeah, Brad, so especially because I knew that I was going to be gone, we already started planning ahead. So, I've already got Shay today on AFR. Connor Benj, the LSU transfer, the pitcher, is coming on today. And Musso and I will communicate, throughout my drive here on what topics are out there. Of course, I'll have Ross Jackson for our Saints camp report. So that's 3 segments right there that are already locked in. And then you got around the SC Tigers and the Pros Otter Locks. That's 6. That's half the show right there. I'll probably have whatever watch lists are today. We'll have some camp storylines. So we'll get to that as well. Yeah, so I'll have plenty. I'll have plenty of time, plenty of stuff. Thank you, Melody. Appreciate that. Christian, what up, what up? Telly Rocker fans wished her a happy birthday. Starting Thursday, there's football every Thursday until February. I know, man. Fired up about it. Got NFL preseason upon us, and season's here, man. It's raining. It's always interesting because we clamor for we clamor for football. The preseason gets here. It's like, oh, it's football, and a lot of people watch the preseason. They're like, yeah, it's preseason. But it's still football, and it's the helmets and the jerseys. And I love, I've told you all this for years, that I'm kind of an NFL preseason junkie. I love the preseason games. I love camp. I love determining who's going to, win roster spots, 50, 51, 52, 53, those last 3 or 4 people that are going to make the team. So I'm into it. I'm ready for it. Thank you, Abner. Nick, what up, cuz? Good morning. Christian, do you think Florida and Arkansas get desperate enough after the season, kick tires on Urban Meyer? I would. I don't know if he goes back to Florida. I don't know if Urban Meyer wants to coach again. But, if I were those programs, if I was any program and Urban Meyer wanted to coach again, you absolutely hire Urban Meyer. I know he had the stuff with the girl in the bar, but that may make him a bad husband or a creep or any of that stuff. That make him, not that he did anything illegal, just I'm not justifying it, but it's a lot of coaches aren't great husbands. A lot of non-coaches aren't great husbands. But anyway, from a football perspective, yeah, man, Urban Meyer wants to coach your team, you hire Urban Meyer. Let's see, Sir Tankleton. Is that right? Boy. I have so much life stuff happen this year. I haven't paid attention to sports at all. I have no idea who's even on the rosters for LSU and the Saints. Well, I hope the life stuff is all good stuff. And if it's not good stuff, pray that you make it through to better times. I guess it's true. If you live long enough, we're all going to have our crosses to bear. Just live long enough. You know? Anyway. Hope all's well. Chance. Can't believe Ron Zook was the only coach to beat LSU in 2003, I know. That tight end, man. Had a good defensive game plan, and LSU couldn't stop that tight end. Boy, they are really expanding this interstate system. I guess this is near Beaumont. Hunter Broadhead, good morning. Florida will be back on top with Napier. Well, if Florida does get back on top with Napier, that would be defying the odds right now. I think their projected win total this year is 5.5. And whether it's 5-7, 6-6, wherever they may land there, if it is around there, I mean, I don't know if you can definitively say that Napier keeps his job. So I don't know if you're being facetious there, Hunter, if you really believe in Napier, but got a steep hill to climb. Let's see, Bonilla, what's going on? What up, Matt? Remember meeting you and T-Bob last year at Don Juan after the A&M. Real cool. Thank you, man. Appreciate you for coming out. Don Juan's a lot of fun, man. Whiskey and wine. Looking forward to a lot of good Saturdays over at Whiskey and Wine. Hopefully a lot of victorious Whiskey and Wine Saturdays this fall. So, all right, y'all, I think that's about it. Do me a favor, y'all smash that like button. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post, all that stuff. Do me a favor, if you would, again, Locked on LSU. The pod is live, but I'm not going to be able to upload the video until I get back to guarantee and I get good Wi-Fi. It was saying, like at the hotel Wi-Fi, it was saying it was going to take like 3 hours. I was like, oh, God, I cannot. Well, I just can't sit here and wait 3 hours. But so I made the decision, hit the road, but I was able to upload the audio. So y'all do me a favor if you could. Get on over on your favorite podcast app and subscribe to Locked on LSU. All right, y'all. I'm going to hustle back into town. We'll do AFR at 3. See a couple more. Brett, morning, heading back. Yeah, great time. Cliff, although I appreciate the Florida fans' enthusiasm, let's see if Napier gets past week 5. That's true, man. Well, week 1 for Florida, right? I mean, they got Miami. They got it at home. So if you win that game, all of a sudden, I think maybe you got some optimism, right? You lose that game at home against Miami and Mario Cristobal and all that. It's probably setting the table for a real challenging season. And honestly, if you look at Florida's schedule, you get the Miami game, and then really it's the last 5 weeks that's brutal. It's their last 5 games that are brutal. So, you know, Napier could even get to November, end of October, November, with his head above water. That wouldn't surprise me. When you look at the last 5 weeks, I'm not looking at it right now chronologically, but that's where you could look and go, man, that could really, really unravel on them. But anyway, all right, y'all, let's call it. We'll see y'all for AFR 3. Have a great day. Peace.